Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Tattoo Tellers. Today we are going to go inside Skin Deep Ink Tattoo. You're going to meet Olivia. She's an artist here and she gave me a great interview on her own tattoos and a little tour of the studio here. I know you're gonna love it. We are in New Milford, Connecticut, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Tattoo Tellers, and today I'm here with Olivia.
Hello.
At right there, it is, oops, I gotta focus it, I'll tell you, Skin Deep Ink Tattoo in New Milford, Connecticut.
Hello.
Olivia, I see you've got quite a few tattoos there that are pretty interesting. Can we start with, whichever one you want?
Well, a lot of these, because, I'm a tattoo artist, so a lot of it becomes like you practice on yourself for the most part.
So you did those on yourself?
So yeah, I did the finger sparkles myself. Those were just kind of for fun.
Just for fun?
I did this one a little bit. It says, I could be God.
Okay.
I kind of have an eye motif going on. Got an eye here.
Oh, any reason why you've got eye motifs? Let's go around.
I got that guy. I got this one. I kind of was always fascinated by religious imagery.
Oh, really?
I'm not particularly religious myself, but
Okay.
like biblically accurate, like seraphims and like angels and stuff like that. I've always been fascinated by that. I also have like the wings on the ankle.
Oh, so many of the people that I interview believe in angels, and they've got wings and just things that just remind them of angels and how that realm is around us.
It's a fun. I've always been fascinated by that kind of topic. So I started, when I started getting tattoos, I was kind of like, it'd be nice to have that kind of hidden and incorporated into it.
Wow.
So that's the eye situation there.
And that to you represents angels, the eye, because they're kind of watching over you.
Like in a way, I think it's, for me, it's like when I think of things like religion and like God and stuff like that, I always think of like people kind of become their own God in a way, which is what the whole like I could be God kind of thing.
I got
so like I've always been fascinated by that, and that's kind of more of like a subtle nod to it. Maybe not so subtle. I have 4 eyes on me, but I've always liked that.
And what about this one?
This little this one was just kind of like I have like whenever I do tattoos, there's sometimes a few styles that I always call like jewelry tattoos, where it's like where it just feels like an accessory. And it's kind of nice. So that's kind of what I see with this. This one I literally was just drawing on myself that day.
Doesn't it hurt when you do it on yourself?
It's an odd sensation because it's like when you're getting tattooed, you can kind of ignore it because you're not focusing on it. But when you're tattooing yourself, you're like hyper focused on it. Yes. So it's like when you pinch yourself, where it's like it still hurts, but it's not quite the same as when someone else pinches you.
That's interesting.
So it's like it's kind of like that sensation where it's a little odd to describe because it's like, how do you describe like scratching yourself?
I had a couple of other people that did tattoos on themselves. One guy said, "Oh my God, it was unbelievably painful."
Not to like brag or anything, but I have a particularly I have a pretty high pain tolerance. So for me, it's kind of like it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Like I can handle getting tattooed for however long I need to.
What about this one? Look, okay, that one's too.
These two, maybe I'm not the best person to ask about what the meaning is, because these two, I got. I was at a tattoo convention. I think it was at Mohegan Sun.
Oh, I was there this past one.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. It wasn't the past one. It was the one before that.
Okay.
But there was another artist. Sometimes I just like to go. Like if I have one day off, I like to go around and see if like other artists are tattooing. And this person just had flash that I liked, and I always liked the tooth one too.
Really?
Like, I feel like a lot of people have teeth tattoos, but
no, you're my first tooth.
I actually started lying to people about what this meant because people kept asking me, and I'm like, I don't know. But there's a band called Boy Genius, and their album cover is all 3 of their hands up in the air, and they all have a tooth tattoo. So I was like, now people are just like, is that a Boy Genius tattoo? And I'm like, I like the band enough to be like, yeah, totally. That was the intended meaning of it.
Yes, that's the one I
and then
saw.
Here I have like a sports bra on. We're chilling. But I have
oh my gosh,
all this going on.
Wow.
This was kind of like a fascination with like scientific illustrations and stuff like that, and like
Look at that. That
we
is
got like
amazing.
we got like
and you
the
did all that by
old-
yourself?
No,
Oh, okay,
this was
okay.
a ex coworker of mine, Laura. She's in Colorado now, but we traded. So like I would tattoo her, she would tattoo me,
Okay.
and we
Wow, those are
managed to fill this
beautiful,
out.
really.
But kind of like that old like
Details are incredible.
Renaissance Baroque style.
Okay.
Like I was always really fascinated with that.
Wow.
Let's see. I have this. This is one that I did myself.
You did that?
Yeah.
Is that wolf or?
Yeah. So this is actually a very subtle nod to Doctor Who.
Oh, Doctor Who.
So
okay.
it's like there's a whole thing in the beginning of the show where it's like Bad Wolf. So like that's kind of like that, and then I have
Optimist. Are you an
these.
optimist?
Well, it goes with this one.
Oh, Grand Optimist.
So and that's a song by City and Color that I grew up listening to. This is a Gorillaz tattoo, like the band Gorillaz. It's one of their album covers, and then I have my little bugs.
And
these are for
that's so cute.
These are for two of my friends that I've
Is
had
it
since
some
like 5th grade.
significance or just
Yeah,
because...
so I one of my friends is actually back there, the one who the B is for. But these are for two of my friends who I've had since 5th grade.
Oh my gosh.
And so basically I was just like, what are you guys' favorite bugs? And I was trying to be so subtle about it. And then it turned into this whole thing where one of them didn't respond to me, so I had to be like, what's your favorite bug? This is super important.
That's so cute.
It was a wild time.
That's so nice. And let me just ask you, how did you get into tattooing?
Nepotism. It was like I have always been into art and stuff. Hello. Well, is you here for Fiona? For Tina? For piercing? Yeah. Mother. Okay, you're right there. Okay, cool. But I got into it mainly because it was COVID and I didn't have another job. Well, I mean, I had a job.
So it's very recent.
Yeah, I'm on year 3 now. So I have always been into art. That's always been a thing. My freshman year of college, I was a major in art. But I think when COVID hit, I kind of was like, oh, I don't have like a proper job lined up. Because I was working at like a movie theater and then I was working at like H&M in the mall. But I was like, why am I not doing this? I was like, I have a huge, long history in art. So I was like, it's super easy for me to get into. But it's kind of one of those things where it's like, it's my parents. That's what my parents do.
Yeah, this is your parents.
Yes. Yeah.
Shop,
so it was like my
studio.
stepdad and my mom owned the shop. So my stepdad is a tattoo artist. She's the piercer. But I think for the longest time I was just like, that's what they do. It's not cool. So like rebellious for me in teenage years was like not getting piercings and tattoos. But I got into it because I was like, I like art. I'm good at it. I know what to do, and it's really easy for me to get into.
That's
So
nice.
I kind of just like texted my stepdad and was like, "Can you teach me how to tattoo?" And he was like, "Finally." He's
You
like,
kind of fell into it.
Yeah, he's like, "We've been waiting for you to ask."
Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
And coming to that, do you have a motto that you follow or you think about?
I feel like one of my most common kind of ideations is very much like, like for lack of a better, like you only live once in that way.
That's
where it's
right.
like we all live such a short life, so why not make the most of it? Or like if you're gonna if you're scared, do it scared, kind of things like that.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I'm trying to bring across. Life is short.
Exactly.
Be kind. Do what you can when you can do it.
Exactly.
And while we're here, can you give us a quick tour of your beautiful studio?
So this is
the desk
with the register and whatnot, where jewelry we sell. My
That's
aunt
right,
makes these.
because you do piercings.
Yeah, my aunt makes these necklaces.
Okay.
So we do that. This is my station. There's not much decoration happening. We got
That's okay.
Edmund. He gets squeezed a lot, so he's messed up.
Oh, squeezed because of the paint.
Yeah. And then I got knives and things.
Very nice.
Yeah,
And
it's pretty. And then we just got stations all lined up around here.
so cool.
But yeah.
Very nice. Well, I need to thank you so much
course.
for granting me this interview, especially the day after Christmas when you can be so
course.
busy as I
I know, I get it.
Thank you so much.
course.
I wish you a very happy new year.
You as well.
Thank you so much.
Happy holidays.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I'm glad you stuck with Olivia's video. Isn't she awesome? And what about all those tattoos? The pair that she had for her friends that she's known since 5th grade, and all those eyes that reminds her of angels and all the other little tattoos that she just did because she liked them, and the fact that she did it herself. I love the fact that she kind of fell into this. Everything happens for a reason. Her parents own this tattoo shop, and she just kind of felt that because of her art, this is maybe where she belongs. She's a wonderful artist, as you can see. She tattoos herself, and she's there because she loves what she does. What about her motto? YOLO, you only live once. You only live once. Make the best of your life. Be kind to others. Help others have the best of their lives as well. I went there the day after Christmas, and I want to thank her again for giving me this interview, especially since she had people coming in and out of her studio. Thank you so much, Olivia. It was a pleasure meeting you. I hope to see you again. Maybe you can call me back when you have your clients in your chair so I can interview you both at the same time. Wouldn't that be fun? I know my viewers would love that. Thank you so much again, everybody. Have a wonderful new year, and I hope you YOLO, you only live once. Bye.